Just from like then, just kind of felt like a
Or
weird tingle.
like whenever you held
Well,
him,
when I
just-
transported him in, I had like a pain that went through like one side of my body, just like a weird ache. And then it just felt like he was really like heavy. Felt like like he had pulled muscles and like you were trying to, like you were struggling to hang on to him. But just moving him from there to here just felt kind of like you're like a light tingle. I mean, I'm thinking if I would have held onto him longer, I might have experienced more. But just it was like a weird tingle, kind of like your hands were just in the very process, starting process of falling asleep a little bit. But it was a weird tingle or like a zap or static or something. But
So immediately just like picking him up, I get extremely nauseous. I get kind of really quick heart palpitations, but mainly like my fingers are completely tingly, and then I've noticed, and this is my second time holding him, I've noticed that they almost like go numb. And then what's interesting is there's like pains in my forearm, but it was after I put him down the first time.
Oh, I can.
But almost like he gives you this sense of like you're holding a real baby, but a baby that has very strong energy that makes you nauseous and super dizzy. It's like you almost get vertigo, like you're kind of off balance a little bit.
Was that the obelisk?
Yeah, probably.
Something like that happened.
oh, the obelisk said something.
Can you? Can kill me.
Just very intense, very, very
Can
heavy.
you what?
For sure.
What are you asking? 8 or something
Sorry, I
like
had the
that.
slowest
And it was
phone in the world,
139 degrees or something. It was
What are you
reading. It
feeling?
was crazy.
It's almost like my heart is having like palpitations. I'm very lightheaded. Like it's very hard to breathe.
Yeah, I know. That's why when
This hand right here, it's just like on fire. Like it can't really. It's almost like it's not even there. Very hot. I don't feel good at all. It's almost like I came down with the flu within 5 seconds or something.
He just has like energy just like projecting out of him. Did you go?
Okay.
So you were feeling a few things prior to even holding him.
Tremendous pressure on my head, like it's being squeezed.
Oh wow.
It feels real heavy.
Oh, good. You're welcome.
When I transport him out and stuff, I got like sharp shooting pains just like on one side of my body.
There's a lot of energy moving around you.
My hands felt just like it was just so heavy and like they felt sore. It was like a weird.
It can actually have
Yeah,
smelly.
yeah. It's almost
burning
like you
smell.
have like a pulled muscle or something, but yet you can't.
Now it feels like okay.
Like you feel better once
Yeah.
you're holding him? Mhm.
Yeah. It's like calming. Okay.
All right, Annette, how are you feeling?
No, it was just like it
got
was
a
under
little
air
pain in my
conditioner.
right
It felt
side.
really cold. My skin felt
Pain on your
really
right
cold.
side? Okay.
Just like this side of my face.
And before, when you picked him up, my forearm on the right side felt like there was somebody touching it, like grabbing onto it.
Okay.
And it's just now, it's intensified really bad. Like someone's
Almost like someone's squeezing your
grab, yes.
forearms? Yes.
Yes.
I felt it here.
That's what I.
Just feel really hot now. Like
It
after
does.
after I like put him away, I was just like wet, really sweaty.
Mhm.
That's why I was really hot earlier, like sweaty, like not feeling good. And now holding him, I'm cold.
Really?
Like my face feels cold right now.
Okay.
Says it's.
Feel anything in your.
And I turned it on and nothing came through. The first one that came through was decomposed. And it was like a minute wasn't like just a, you know,
Right.
Still lightheaded.
got wings too, that was interesting.
I'm just feel kind of tingly.
Tingly, like your hands or your fingers or
My face,
your face
I'm
does?
just like
Okay.
spinning, but,
like my eyes.
And that wasn't anything that you felt prior to holding him?
you know.
No.
Okay.
Right.
Actually, earlier when I was here, I felt that by the wheelchair. I felt like I was gonna like fall over. It was weird.
Yeah, that does happen a lot by the wheelchair.
Equilibrium was
Yeah.
complete. I felt drunk over there.
Yeah. Got really lightheaded.
Yeah. I'm like having trouble kind of focusing. Not feeling a ton physically, a little bit nauseous, not too bad. There's my fingers feel like when they fall asleep and you like can't really move your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's not your hand, it's your finger,
Yeah.
right? It's just
yeah.
your fingers.
Like my palm is okay, but my fingers is like
Mhm.
difficult.
I'm curious to see, so are you feeling anything with him? What do you feel?
I feel like I'm gonna get sick, but
Like just nauseous or? What are you feeling like emotion wise? Because if
Yeah, a little bit, I just,
Do you
my
feel
fi- my-
anything?
My fingers were tingling.
It's kind of a tickling in my hands.
okay, like tingling
Yeah,
type
just,
feeling.
almost like a tickle.
Okay.
You know, just, it's not really pins and needles, just like somebody's tickling me.
Okay. How does
Right-
your like equilibrium feel?
It feels
Feel fine? Don't feel dizzy?
No, right where he's touching by my little finger here on the heel of my hand,
Mm-hmm.
it almost feels lifelike. Almost like I can feel a pulse,
Oh
Oh,
wow.
wow.
just like a throb.
His energy is strong. That's.
For some reason.
All right. So your hands feel tingly.
Totally tingly, yeah.
Do you
Didn't-
still feel off balance?
Yeah, I'm swaying, I don't know if you can see me, I'm kind of swaying.
Mm-hmm.
How are your forearms?
Well, they're pretty nice, thank you. No, it's all in my, actually, it's in my appendages, in my fingers, it's not even in my hand, it's in my fingers.
Mine
Because I
hurt right
think if I
here,
feel-
Larry.
Large aura coming off of him going down her forearm.
Mm.
Kaylee, you didn't hear it?
It's really heavy.
You didn't hear- What am I hearing? I keep hearing words.
And then 10.
it was like I felt better.
Oh yeah, I see that right there.
But that's
See,
like
no,
the
that's a
opposite
pretty
of
big
what everybody's
spot,
saying,
though.
so like I don't know.
What's your name?
Faith.
Faith. Howard, do you feel a strong connection to
I'm
Faith?
just feeling really
Okay.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Do you want her to feel like she's your mom? If so, light up that device again. Are you drawn?